Buy and sell real estate, especially international, can be difficult. There are law, regulation, intermediaries, and currency that can complicate the process. Hello, my name is Kitipat Parasantik. Today I want to talk about Propy. Propy is the company that uses blockchain technology to simplify the process of buy and sell real estate. So, Propy allows buyers, sellers, broker, and title agents to come together to execute transactions via smart contract on the blockchain. See how it works. The diagram on the left side shows that process has many different intermediaries and steps. Some of them are involved, delays and risks. And also there could be a problem with the escrow agent, title agent, attorney for title registry. And now take a look on the right is how Propy use smart contract to automate the system in a way that more secure and doesn't have those delays and risk, ideally. So the smart contract replaced multiple intermediaries including brokers, escrow services, land registry service, as well as money transmitter, piles of paperwork that needed to be compiled and signed. Take a look at the SWOT analysis. Start from the strength. As long as there's no intermediaries, it's going to be faster and cheaper because of those commission fee in transaction. Smart contracts is the self-execute when set of predefined rules are met. As mentioned before, it was about the different regulations and laws in different regions. Transparency, as we know, the blockchain has transparency because it's not centralized under one person. Everyone in blockchain can witness all the transactions in the system, and it's supposed to be easier for everyone to use. Opportunities. The first one is competitive advantage because they reduce the complexity of how people trade real estate nowadays. They also have a probability to penetrate new markets such as housing, house sharing, rental, or buy sell properties or anything about real estate. They can even do the let's say REIT, the investment into the real estate by using tokens but not owning them. There's still many possibilities to expand to any real estate market. Avail- Availabilities of data can be used in different approaches for the company, such as the financially approach or marketing approach um, to make a higher revenue or to gain more customer base. Weakness. As what I got from the news, they say the smart contract might not be applicable in court, which means that court might not accept smart contract to be an evidence to in court. Lack of trust in new technology that comes with the adoption rate. People don't trust in new technology. People don't know what blockchain is and what differentiate from Propy to Zillow or Craigslist, right? They're the same thing. What make it different? It might be shorter, but is it that shorter? When when they don't have trust, they just don't trust. They just wait more people to get into the this Propy circle, and they're just gonna follow. The next one is security against cyber criminal. There always a cyber criminal fraud and scam all the time on the property listing site. And concept isn't easy to grasp for a newcomer. Normally, when you want to trade property or buy or sell, you need to, you just go out, you see a sign for sale, you try to contact the owner, and then you negotiate with them, you do some paperwork, you go to the different departments, and it's a long process of buying or selling one real estate. When it comes into this, when people don't trust the technology, it doesn't come easy to be the concept doesn't come easy to be understandable. So that gonna be, as a result of that, it comes to the low adoption rate in the next one. The threats. The first one is legal jurisdictional barrier. As I mentioned about the smart contract might not be applicable in court. That's the reason why. Institutional adoption barriers. I will use Facebook and Google as an example because Google and Facebook are big companies, but they can't penetrate Chinese market. It's the same as Uber that is very successful in the US and Eurozone, but not in Southeast Asia. They have to merge with, I think it's called Jack, which is the taxi company, different taxi company. Yeah. So it comes to the next one is the competitors. The competitors in a different region might know what is more suitable for people in their regions, and they know they might have better connection to get to know the people who has power to change the regulations or anything in that region. Dice analysis. The first one to increase is the false information. When it comes to listing, real estate listing, it has to be in. It's better be in the same format, like the size. The size has to be same format. It's like buying automobile. You know the spec of everything, so the customer can decide whether they like it or not, and they want to negotiate with the price. And however, it's easily be be fraud and scam to make up something. Take a picture of some land and post it on website and say this is mine. I want to sell it at this price, right? And when it's internationally, it is hard for people to let's say I want to have a land or invest in real estate in different country that I might not know. But what I heard is that that city is a good city to invest in real estate. So I want to buy one, let's say one 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 floor of condominium in Bangkok, Thailand, and I do it through Propy, for example, and it happens to be that those floor of condominium doesn't exist. So that's a false information, fraud, and scam, right? Energy consumptions, as we know that blockchain consume a lot of energy in mining power. So that is a bad thing, a disadvantage point of blockchain technology. To increase, the first one is the customer base. Um, when we think about this property listing website, first that cross our mind is Zillow. So, however, the what makes Zillow different than from Craigslist is that the price of Zillow is way higher than Craigslist. So that is the same as Propy. because when we compare Propy to Zillow, is that the price, the target market that they have is a little bit higher, meaning saying that college students wouldn't wouldn't be able to afford the price on Propy website. Expanding market. So it could be either expand it into new regions or expand the demographic of people. Let's say if they want to target on college students, right? So they just have to drop the price. They already get rid of a lot of intermediaries, a lot of commission fee. Um, this is might be the first 5 years of the company, which they might need a lot of cash to run their cash flow. But yeah, in terms of expanding market, students always a good target market in this industry. New market approach. That's what it's the same as I mentioned about the student approach. System security is gonna be, um, I believe that all the tech company have been developing and improving their securities over times, and they're gonna keep improving that. Platform development. It could be easier. It could be easier for people to buy and sell. Right now, there's no paperwork. You don't have to waste a lot of time doing all the process through the intermediaries or a lot of institutions and departments. But yeah, I believe that in the future it could be easier. It could be like buying Apple from the market. It's supposed to be like that to create renewable energy, which I also believe that it is coming. It is coming in a short future that renewable energy going to replace all the energy consumption, and that's going to be a booming time for blockchain, um, for for blockchain industry. R&D, they still have to keep doing some research and develop on how to expand the market, which market to expand to, and also because they already have that kind of structure, and it's on blockchain, and the possibility of doing this thing is infinite, right? Freemium user. Um, this is my personal idea about how people need to pay. Like let's say Zillow, for example. Giving example is easier. Zillow, for example, um, if you're looking for an apartment, so you go search on Zillow, and then there'll list of apartment. You pick one, and you think you like this one, and you want to contact owner to go over and see the place. However, the contact information doesn't show if you're not a membership. So you have to register and sign up for membership, and you might have to pay $10 a month to be to for the membership fee, something like that. And eventually, a year has passed and you forgot to cancel your membership, and that happens a lot to everyone, and that gonna make the company lose their credit. Um, which when I say the freemium user, it means that everyone's supposed to be able to get and see everything they want, but the membership might have some more prestige or privilege, right, to do some extra thing that is more than a um, standard function of the standard function of Propy. To eliminate, the first thing is the registry fees, which is which comes with the freemium user thing. The false listing comes with the false information. It has to be legit. Every every properties, every real estate has to be legit, and people don't have to worry about if this is a fraud or not. This is, it's supposed to be something that is unhackable, no fraud, no scam, and the customer and user is going to be very happy. And if they target on a student, and students see that, okay, this is the safe place to find a place to stay. You know, let's say there's so many students study abroad in the U.S., and when parents send them here, they want their kids to find a safe place to stay, right? Eventually, a lot of student comes study abroad, go to Craigslist, and they got a lot of fraud and scams. And this is a good opportunity for Propy to do so. The third one is 100% third-party intermediaries. Um, yeah, so ideally they're supposed to get rid of that 100%. Right now they're not. They're working on it, and I believe in the short future it's going to be 100% third-party intermediaries fee free. So last but not least, I think blockchain is um, going to help reduce friction in real estate markets and make it easier to buy and transfer real estate. And I think Propy business model is very interesting, and it is a good company to invest in. Thank you.